This is crafted from a premium alloy, and as you can see, the side by side. So you're just going to want to slide, and as you're sliding until you get a click, it is not super easy to take the product out. You actually have to apply a lot of force. So, are you ever like me or in a situation where you just want to plug, but you're having issues? First of all, it's not only bulky, but it's very inconvenient with the way it's handled. But then second of all, when you actually try to go in place, it works like this only to find out it's loose, and a simple movement can break it away, like with your phone or the cable. Or in the alternative, your now perfect setup now has this clunky wire that's in the way, ruining your design. Well, if you're ever in that and it sucks, do I have the product for you that's going to save your cable mess, charge your laptop, charge your MacBook, and get rid of that clunkiness. And we're going to be discussing it in further. So you already know, if you own a 15-inch MacBook, Air, or just a regular one, but it's of the newer kind, you already know it's one of the best everyday laptops Apple has ever made, right? But the second you bring it home to your desk, it turns into a total mess. You got charging cables, external monitor cables, hard drives, and suddenly your beautiful minimalist setup looks like a tech snake pit. So this is where this Ascrono Vertical Docking Station comes into play. It costs $229, and it promises to instantly turn your MacBook Air into a sleek, clutter-free desktop powerhouse with literally one motion. No plugging in cables, no messy dongles. But at over $200, is it actually worth your hard-earned money, or is it just an expensive piece of aluminum? Let's unbox it, set it up, and find out. So first of all, what do you get for the money? So it does come in this sleek, nice box that, when opened up, right, we're going to go one by one. You get a few things. First of all, as you can see, you do get this quick start manual as how to actually work the docking station, the LED, how to connect everything up. And then you have a few different, languages right here. So this is all saying the same thing, just in different languages, and funny enough, it has different guides. Sleek design. You also get a 1-year warranty card, and going even further, everything is put together in this sleek, nice packaging case. And once that's unboxed, there's nothing else in the box. We want to go and focus our attention, moving this onto the side, for the product right here, because we need to talk about the build quality, right? If you're sliding a 1300 plus laptop into something, you want it to feel premium. And just off the first glance, kind of showing everything, Ascrono absolutely nailed the aesthetics here. This is crafted from a premium alloy, and as you can see, the side by side with the MacBook, the finish is designed to match Apple's space gray, and it has a reassuring weight, which this is true, so it's not going to slide around your desk, your dock, or computer. Now, focusing to the bottom, as you can see here, right, you have sturdy rubberized grips, so it stays planted inside the slot. It's lined with a smooth material to ensure you're not going to scratch that pristine aluminum chassis on your Mac. And then, as you can see on the side, as I was showing this around, you do have external docking right here on the back with this warning light, and we will kind of explain everything, but I want to give you a massive warning right now. You cannot use a laptop sleeve, case, or plastic shell if you want to use this dock. It is precision engineered to fit the naked laptop perfectly. So if you want it with the case, you're going to have to snap it off every single time, which is a total deal breaker, but keep that in mind. So how does it actually work? Well, let me show you with a laptop. We do have our MacBook right here, and I am going to put that here to the side just for reference. Now, quick installation, which is actually very simple. And for purposes of this product demonstration, I'm going to pick this area as the focus point. However, feel free to find an area on your desk. We'll do another demonstration, like an easy one, kind of like as B-roll when it's actually placed in a position I like. But what you're going to want to do is take whatever input, you want. On the side here, as you can see, you have 3 to choose from. Put it here, and then just like so, charge it in. Now, how do you know it's working? You're going to have this green light here. When you have the green light, that means it's ready to go. And I do want to show you as well, paying attention inside, there's a certain way you need to lay out the charging. So there is the input right here, which is the connector, and the 2 USBs. So what that means is this way you're going to want to slide in the laptop this way in here. And once again, it does need to be with the naked. So, that can be a deal breaker, but that's just how it goes. Now, just to show you, when it slides, right, this is the feeling that you're going to get as it's sliding. And you just want to keep sliding until you hear a ding. So, let me see if I can put the mics close and get the ding. So, you're just going to want to slide. And as you're sliding, until you get a click. And just like that, hopefully you guys were able to hear the click. And just like that, by the way, the charging stand is working. How pretty it looks like when it's actually charging and doing what it's supposed to do. And now, what does this mean as well? Well, if you want to charge other things, like say this mouse or something else while this is going on, you can go and attach it just like that. And now you have your working peripherals or anything else that you might need, like for example, as it's charging, another charging cable for this product. Shout out, we did this one as well. You could attach it here, and it goes from there. I might actually do that so you could see what that looks like. So you can charge it, have all your wireless accessories. When you're ready to take out, it's pretty fast and simple. You just go press. Now this might take a little bit more force, but you go on one end on the side, and just like that, product is taken out and charging. So take a moment to enjoy what it would look like. And just like that, look at how much space it saves. Now I don't have to have the cable in the bottom. I can have it running in the back, and just look at how nice that looks with the product. It is absolutely stunning when you put it in the intended place that you want it to go. So now that we've kind of talked a little bit about the features and stuff, let's address the elephant in the room regarding this. As you can see, out of the box, the base model gives you exactly what your Mac already has: 2 USB-C ports. There are no built-in HDMI ports, no standard USB-A, no SD card slots into this base unit. To get those, Ascrono sells separate adapter bundles, or you can plug in your own existing USB hub on the back of the dock. For $229, I do wish that they integrated one HDMI port, but what you're really paying for here is the mechanical engineering, convenience, design, and the aesthetic, as you can see, right? So, as you can see, another cool feature that I should mention. So now I have my other connecting cable for the actual, charging of these products. And the advantage that this gets now is when I'm on the go or need to go, I can just take this, put these two, slide everything together, and bam, 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 bam. Just like that, I can take everything. No more messy cables, no more cluttering, and no more, unnecessary space taken up due to messy and tangled cabling issues, as well as how satisfying it actually is to slide the product in or not. But let's talk about a little bit the display compatibility. So it's built for the 15-inch MacBook from 2023 to 26, covering the M234 and M5. But remember, the Apple's hardware, Apple documentation. If you have only the M2 chip, Apple natively only supports one external display while the laptop lid is closed. If you have the M3 or 4, you have two dual external displays. Because the dock operates in a clamshell mode, if you have the M3 and newer, dock will beautifully drive your dual monitor setup at full resolution and rate. So showing the product once again, another thing people worry about is thermals, right? Is it going to be overheating? Is it going to be not thermodynamic? Well, I want you to, and if it'll let me focus, take a look at the gaps. While it's charging and you're using the product, these little gaps right here allow the heat to escape, thus, making for, safe thermal heating, as well as you can see right here, you have in the front and in the back of the design these two like sliding lugs right here for heat as well to escape. Another thing people talk about is the grip, right? How far, I mean, look at how much you have to press before it actually slides out. So what does that mean? It means that not only the sliding in does it feel good, even though it has the gaps because of these rubbers, once you actually, get the product in, it is not super easy to take the product out. You actually have to apply a lot of force. And what that means is it's not going to be susceptible to just any sort of, look at this, any sort of like movement. It's going to have to be quick and deliberate. As well as look at the rubber. I mean, for me to even move it, I have to be applying a significant, amount of force. Like, look at this, just to even get it out. And going back to the gaps, as we were saying, it gets warm to the touch, yes, but I didn't experience like any thermal throttling compared to just leaving it flat on the desk. So with Ascrono, the performance remains top tier. So we're going to talk about the verdict and is it worth it, right? Well, let's look at the pros. It's incredibly premium, completely clears your desk real estate. Mechanical alignment is perfect with zero scratching, and it leverages all of the Thunderbolt speeds. So thinking about the cons now, right? At the $229, it is an investment, especially considering it doesn't have add-on legacy ports out of the box and you can't use a protective case. So if I would say that, if you are someone who is constantly moving and working on the go, working at a desk, the sheer time and frustration this saves you every single day makes it completely worth it, turning your laptop into a seamless desktop experience, right? I would give this a rating personally for myself a 8.5 because of the space, even though I'm not going on the go so much, and a 7.5 for the average consumer, because this is really tailored to someone who is going to be on the go, who wants the space, right? Who's a neat freak. Other than that, if you want to put the investment in, it might be worth it. It might not. Your mileage may vary on that. It is a highly premium, quality product. Feels good, the mechanism is good, they thought about the thermals, and the back you can still work while this is charging, right? So I'm going to leave a link to this exact Ascrono desk in the description below if you want to check out the current pricing or grab one for your setup. And if this video helped you figure out your desk setup, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech reviews, and drop a comment below. How do you manage your cables at your desk? Thanks for watching All Things Reviews. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you and bye-bye.